Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the offensive side of the ball, looking at the Tampa Bay Bucks playbook here. We're going to be in gun-tight doubles. The play I'm going to come out in is going to be just called curl. Very simple there. We will just match with just nickel over here, just match our formation up here. And we'll just start with curl because I have five pass plays here, but 4 other audibles other than this first one here. So let's dive into this, and then we can get into the audibles and I'll go from there. So for curl, I really like to keep it simple. And all I like to do is just put my tight end on a post route here. And what that's going to do is it's going to put Godwin and Otten, the tight end in this case. It's going to kind of create a high-low type of read with those two over the middle of the field, hopefully putting the user in conflict. You know, does he want to drop back with Otten? Does he want to come down and play the drag here? And then on the left side of the field, all we're going to be running is just basically smash with Evans and Palmer over there. And then we have our running back running out to the flat there. Always really like that. But I mean, Otten there, you can kind of see the 56 right there. He hesitated just enough, sort of. I mean, we obviously we didn't complete the pass, but we'll just hop into replay. Already hopping into replay here. You can see he just kind of stood flat-footed just enough, and you can see that the space, you know, in behind him, you can see Otten running into space here, maybe a little bit better pass lead. There's a lot of space in behind those linebackers. And then same thing vice versa. You know, I mean, he was kind of in no man's land here, but you can imagine, you know, if the linebacker would fall back with the tight end and play the zone in like the middle of a cover 2 or something like that, where he's kind of that middle third player there, you could see the drag being wide open underneath as well. So that's kind of what we're trying to do right there. But yeah, trying to set up that high-low read with our tight end and then Godwin in this case is pretty crucial to this play. That's what we're trying to do. And then again, left side of the field, just running smash. So I mean, we know how to do that. Again, trying to create those high-low reads here, man coverage. That's why we kind of like having the corner routes and the post routes as well. We really like, you know, the break that they get off of man coverage here. It looks like a man, look again here. They actually drop into zone. There you can see the linebacker kind of fell back with Otten. And then I'm going to quit on the play. But leaving the drag wide open underneath. And again, this is something you want to get into practice mode. You want to practice with because you want your processing to be pretty quick with it. You can't just hold the ball. You know, you can't just hold the ball down the field. There you can see, you know, Otten ran right into him, opening up underneath for the drag. Here we even probably could have held the ball a little bit longer. We had a linebacker in coverage over here. You know, there's a ton of room over here. We probably could have pass led that over there. Completed the pass just as well. But curl, I keep wanting to go to my audibles. Curl, very good way to start it, very basic play. And again, we're trying to pass down the field. We're trying to attack our opponent down the field. Here, double stick is going to be our first one. And maybe I should have started with this because it is our short passing play. And all I like to do is take one of these outside receivers and put them on a post. Here we have Godwin on a post. Same thing you can do over here. Put Joshua Palmer on a post and just attack the middle of the field. Here, 2 high safeties as well. They rotate into cover 3. Had it. I needed to be quicker on that as well. Rotate into cover 3. That's exactly what we want. And we're just living in replay right here. Here, this guy rotates over into the middle of the field, and that's fantastic. We have a middle zone here, a middle zone here, and then you can see, you know, off to the flat to the right, cover 3. That's exactly the look we want because you can see all of the room in behind the linebackers and between these safeties. That's exactly why we're putting this post here. And even in cover 2 looks, it can get right here is where it comes open as opposed to all the green grass right here. But that cover 3 look, absolutely beautiful for it. Let's get back into it. Here, again, I mean, we see 2 high safeties. See if they rotate down. This time they actually don't. It leaves it a cover 1, kind of a man look. And that's where you have to watch that safety lurking. Here, Adams didn't come down and really play the ball at all. But double stick. Here, we're going to attack that 1 high safety with a post and see if we can't. There they actually drop into it here. Let's hold the ball for a little bit. And we're actually able to complete it eventually. There we actually ran into an issue with the running back kind of running into the same area as the tight end there. So if you just want to block them up, I know it's an extra adjustment, and the adjustments are very, very slow this year. I mean, even if you come out of the huddle and you adjust, you know, you put your B on a post, put your, you know, Godwin on a post, you're still going to get an animation for that regardless of when you do it. So the more every single time you do an audible, you're going to get an animation in the game. So if you post, you know, put Godwin on the post, and then even you block him, you put your running back to the flat, whatever it is, you know, you're going to get an animation for that. Slows you down. So I really try to keep it just to 1. Here we did block them up. Ton of space in behind with those posts, that post right there. And I really like this one because you can run it from both sides. You can run it left, you can run it right, you know, whatever the case may be. But it does suck with just having the audibles be so slow. Because I would just block up my running back every time, take my 6-man protection. But I just don't like doing 2 audibles this year. It's just annoying. Maybe I'm impatient there. They do actually a good job. He overdrops. And that's kind of the problem with Madden. We're just spot dropping, right? We're not actually covering anything but grass. Like here, this guy, this zone right here, he wasn't dropping and covering anything except a piece of grass. That's all this guy was doing. He was just running to a spot, but that's a whole nother issue with Madden about not passing off zones. We're just spot dropping. We're just covering grass, and you can see where that looks really bad on the part of the CPU there. But double stick, good play to attack the middle of the field. I'm gonna run it one more time, damn it, and I'm gonna attack them in the middle of the field. There they run like a cover 1 type of thing. That's gonna be beautiful. Love it right there. And, yeah, double stick, very good play. Z-Spot's going to be in here. We're going to streak Chris Godwin, use him as our clear out, and, try to create a conflict here with Otten and White in the flat over there. And, again, if you want to do a second audible, another thing that you can do is streak Mike Evans, and then basically you're going to be running dagger on that left side of the field. But, we'll just kind of let it as it is. There you see the linebacker falls back with Otten there, leaving, Rashard White underneath. I think Rashard White, is that, I don't know. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. Z-Spot, though, we took the flat. You see the linebacker fall back with him, and that's going to be key here. Defensive lineman in coverage right there. Not going to be good to cover a corner route. See that exactly from the jump. Very, very easy. Z-Spot, and of course here, we're going to get man coverage, and actually they're going to send a nice blitz at us. Had to be a little bit quicker out there. Get it out to the running back. But Z-Spot just is such a powerful play. You're going to find it in, a ton of the top, every single top player is going to run some version of this in their scheme. For sure, no doubt about it, 100%. There, if I was a little bit quicker, hit him on the break there, that's where you kind of want to put that left side of the field. I was trying to work not just the bunch, not the bunch, I guess, but if you throw it on the break right here, that's going to be completion. But I was really trying to focus on the right side of the field there. We've been talking about, the corner route from the tight end. So we still have that Palmer route to the left side of the field. Here, man coverage, terrible look right there. Not good. Needed to get rid of the ball a lot quicker there. But Z-Spot, just such a good play. It makes them play their zone drops at just ridiculous. Like here you can see, there is man coverage, we beat him. But for a zone drop we talked about there being spot drops. He isn't covering a player. Whenever we see a purple zone over there, because that's what will be. We're running into a purple zone. We're running this corner route to the right from the tight end. He's running just to 20 yards, and he's running to there. If we can, like here, boom. The guy had no idea what he was doing. Of course, a little bit better stick so he can get up the field. I just want to jump in right here and remind you guys to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying. We're probably about halfway through the video right now, so if you made it this far, you're probably liking what you're seeing. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. Something like 90% of you guys are not subscribed that are watching these videos. So if we can go ahead and fix that, that would be fantastic. I don't want to interrupt the video too long here, so let's just kick it right back to it. But just the idea of making them play their zone drops back to 20, 25 yards, even 15 yards, that is just going to open up the flats so much. And of course, maybe they start doing that. Heck, you can just drop Godwin at the line of scrimmage on a hitch route, and you have free yards like that. There's just a ton of things you can do. You can't be a robot with these schemes. You have to really play your opponent as well. You can't just set up Z-Spot every single time. Okay, I just set up my Z-Spot, I run the play, and I throw the ball to the tight end. Here, of course, it worked out because it's a nice play, and it's a good scheme, it's a good concept. But you just can't be a robot, and you have to play to your opponent. If they're playing their zone drops very far down the field, you need to take some more checkdowns. If they're playing more aggressive and they're blitzing a lot, getting the ball out and creating mismatches, is where you kind of take advantage of that. It all depends on what you're playing to your opponent here. But the next one, flood, this is the one you can just leave stock, or you can block if you're running back. I like to take a 6-man protection. The running back, sometimes he blocks, sometimes he doesn't block, but I like to at least say, hey, I blocked 6, and if they hold up, they hold up. If they don't, they don't. But just running drive with Otten and Godwin here. And then we have Evans on a nice corner route, going to be our man beater over there. There they actually do a nice job passing it off. That was kind of weird. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. But flood, really nice though. Another thing you can do is just, of course I'm messing up my play here. Flood, another nice thing that you can do is just put your running back out to the flat. And sometimes he just, comes free. Say that guy was blitzing over there. You know, sometimes white just comes free to the flat just because your opponent, a user player, you know, that's making adjustments on the fly. Sometimes he just, you know, he just neglects the flats, especially if you're hitting these other passes down the field here. The flats will be open, but we'll just block the running back for the sake of this example here. Again, trying to create a high-low read with Godwin and the tight end over there. Man coverage, look to the corner, look to the drag. All very good beaters there. Again, just blocking up our man. And here, I mean, man coverage. It gets, and that's kind of the benefit of the stack over there. It's like a stack. It isn't quite a stack set over there with Evans and Palmer, but just so many times here, you can just see, I mean, they have 3 guys over there sort of dropping into the area, but they just get mixed up, and it's just wide open. And it's all back to just because the alignment of these 2 receivers just causes problems in the AI, and it's going to get, you know, not every time, but a lot of the times it's going to free up somebody on one of those. Flood, very nice play again, blocking up the running back. Mike Evans wide open. Actually, he wasn't as wide open there. If I was able to hold the ball, might have been able to get the ball over to him. But again, that's what we have the drag for. And Flood is just a really nice play. Again, trying to create high, low read. There we brought C.J. Mosley down. He kind of played the drag. I want to show you in the replay. I just feel like replay is such a good place to just really explain everything. C.J. Mosley, if I can get to him, man, oh man. If Madden can improve one thing, I think if they could improve just the players that you're able to watch in this, that'd be great. But here he's obviously going to play the drag more, which, I mean, frees up all of this space in behind, and where you find Auten on the deep in route. And you can imagine a user player making it a little bit harder than just, you know, running into the drag like that, like the CPU just did right here. Like C.J. Mosley, he didn't really disguise much of anything. So you can imagine a user player playing a little bit better there. But that's why, I mean, you have this, you're attacking the sidelines too. You have a nice route from Mike Evans. He was also wide open. The user isn't going to be in the middle of the field and at the sidelines as well. Very tough running flood here. Just a really good play. Cross wheels is our last one. All I'm going to do is take, I keep wanting to call number 10 Scotty Miller, but it's Joshua Palmer. All I'm going to do is streak him, attack that safety, really try to just push him out of the play and get Godwin the ball in that spot where where they intersect up there. Some drags underneath. I mean, we'll just take the drags underneath if they're going to give them to us. See, they're kind of playing that cover 2. Pushing those zones back. That's fine. We'll take the drags underneath. Probably also could have taken the running back. Again, here we're actually probably going to get a man blitz look here. Hey, that's fine. You got to know it's a man look. You have a bunch of crossers. That's a great thing against a man blitz. Maybe against that, maybe you block your running back up or something like that. Here I actually didn't even streak my guy there. Still opens up the same zone for Chris Godwin. So again, this is, I mean, a lot of these you can leave just stock and just run the play as it is. But I like to make little adjustments. I mean, here, our little adjustments worked out. Attacking those seam routes again from these tighter alignments, very beneficial to you. And another thing you can do as well, I mean, you can get funky with it as well. Put them on a corner route. Really get everything going from right to left here. And I mean, sometimes you just, man, a little bit better throw, and you get him schemed up. But just play your opponent. Play your opponent. I can't say that enough. You just can't run the scheme. You just can't put the guy on a streak every single time, and whatever the case may be. Play your opponent. Try to open up different parts of the field, and that's kind of the beautiful part about an all-out passing attack like this one. You're going to have to attack where they're not playing zones. Maybe they're not playing a flat here, or they're not playing. The user is vacating their hook zone a ton of the times and covering something else. So you throw it to there's tons of things, ton of chess matches within the game here, and that's kind of the fun part about an all-out passing attack. We didn't do any run plays in this one, so that was kind of fun. So if you guys did like this one, you probably like throwing the ball down the field, so go ahead and check some of the other stuff out on the channel. We're not just throwing the ball down the field. We have run schemes, RPO schemes, all kinds of stuff, defensive schemes, whatever you're looking for. We probably have it on the channel. So I do appreciate you guys watching this one here. That's all I have in this video. Come on back. Actually, I think this one's going out on Tuesday, so don't come back tomorrow to the channel, but come back the rest of the week. We do 6 videos a week on the channel. Schemes, gameplays, all kinds of stuff on the Madden 25 here. So that's weird. Madden 25 yet again. So if you did enjoy this one, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys doing that. Liking, commenting. You guys are almost overwhelming me with your comments of playbooks to do, this to do, stuff you want to see. So I appreciate all that. That's awesome. I can't say that enough. That's so cool. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this one though. Hope to catch you guys in the next one. Later.